Hello, you guys. So we're gonna talk today, and it might be a little like my throat is not great. I sounded like a man this morning, and it might be a little echoey, but we're gonna talk about how to actually make your makeup look good, okay? And it's the thing that no one wants to talk about. It's skincare. And you guys, here's the thing. I'm a beauty girl through and through. Hello. Tell me where you guys are watching from. I'm a beauty girl through and through. The thing though is skincare has always been something that's been insanely overwhelming to me, even though I'm a beauty girl. And good, hello from Washington. And so I have tried a few skincare lines over the years and they were good. The problem is I could never be super consistent with them because I didn't understand, like, hey, Jennifer, when to use this serum, when to use that serum, when to use retinol, why do I do it every 2 days? Like I have the gist of that. Oil cleansers are great. Double cleansing is important. Hyaluronic acid is wonderful, thinnest to thickest. Okay. I have the general, I'm old student. I'm going to take off my rings. I have the general consensus on skincare. And I will say that I probably know more than the average person. My eyebrows are powder brown. Wait, they're like the mix. I have a little bit drawn in right now because they faded. But the thing is that every skincare I've used the last couple years, I have not been, it's not something that I'm like excited to learn about. I'm just going to be really honest. Skincare is not something I'm excited to learn about. Hi from New York. I just want to know why things work. Okay. I just want to know how it works, why it works. And what I do is I always will research makeup stuff. Okay. You'll always hear me do that. But I needed my skincare to be simple. And you guys, what I have found is you guys need your skincare to be simple too. So I have finally simplified it. And I've been using this makeup or this skincare since last November. This is the first year that I have not gotten like this dark freckle mustache. So I'm gonna show you guys this bundle. It's amazing. You get $50 worth of free product, and I want you to save this so you can come back and see how to do this, okay? So I'm gonna show you really quick what's in the bundle. Just stay with me and then I'll show you how to use it. So first of all, Remon is what I've been using. They have, hey Annie, they have a makeup bundle. It's in my stories. I'm gonna go live with that tomorrow. But this Snow Enzyme Cleanser is part of the bundle. I'm gonna show you how to use it if you deal with melasma, hyperpigmentation, oily skin, large pores. You're gonna love this, okay? Then it comes with this little duo. This is the duo. If you get nothing else, get this duo, okay? And I'm gonna tell you how that works. And then it comes with this moisturizer, which is great for like all skin types. And what I love about this skincare is it's like, there aren't like a million different products that you have to choose from based on your skin type. Like it works for so many, okay? And then you get 2 free products. You get the calming gel, which is great for redness, rosacea, calming properties if you're acne prone. And then also this balm stick, which you guys, hi from Indiana, which you guys have seen me wear for months and months, and I'm obsessed with it. So these 2 things come for free, and everything will be in this color packaging because this is the new packaging, and it's really pretty. It's got like stone. I don't know if you can see stone. So I'm going to show you guys how to use this. Don't stress out, just save it, and I'm going to go through, but this is the unsexy part of having your makeup look good. I get asked all the time, how's your makeup look so good? You're just so good at makeup. You guys know I'm no better than the makeup artist next door, but you have to have a good routine. So if at any time you want to see the bundles, just say SALE123. I will say though, the hair care is also in the bundle, and I use the hair care. You can see how much I've used. Love it. And I have thinning hair that I am trying to grow back from weight loss and COVID. Okay, so this is the oil cleanser. This does not come into the bundle, but you guys, if I could recommend one cleanser to you and you're like, the only thing I want in my life is a cleanser, it is this. It is so stinking good. It takes off my mascara so well. And I have typically been pretty acne prone in the past. I actually am acne prone. In fact, anytime I try to use something different or certain makeup products, I can tell what is not going to work for me because I will break out really bad. And yeah, acne. So I used to think oil cleanser, sorry, I'm going to heat up my thing here. I used to think oil cleansers were like not for me because I'm like, I'm oily and I'm acne prone. I can't use that. No, this is so good for every single, what am I trying to say? Every single skin type. Okay. Especially if you're dry and mature. So like, look at this. Look how well it's wiping away my mascara. Okay. 1 swipe, didn't have to do anything crazy. And typically at night I double cleanse with this, but I am going to show you what everyone's fan favorite thing to double cleanse with is, and that is part of the bundle. I don't typically use this one very often. I'll use it maybe like once a week, okay? So some people use this to double cleanse always. I only use it to double cleanse maybe, you know, like I said, once a week. But again, if you deal with hyperpigmentation, melasma, all of that stuff, you're gonna love this. This is called the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. So it double cleanses, but then it takes all of like those, you guys, you can tell I look tired. One, I'm dealing with this like this, trying to fight a cold here. And then my son, he had his tonsillectomy. So, okay, so it's like this little cream, and then you're gonna work it into your skin. And this is super good. It's gonna get all of the dead skin, all of that extra dirt, all of the nastiness, and it's gonna be a really weird foam. And it's really cool. And you just keep working it in. I'm avoiding my eczema areas because I just don't need like more exfoliation there. But this is not like, it doesn't have like little beaded properties, okay? It is totally soft, like so soft. And it like suds like this. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of wait. Do you guys see how it's kind of like starting to clear up almost? That's what it starts to do when it's like just about ready to be wiped off. So I'm gonna rinse my hands here. Now, I do have, I don't think it's a reel. I think I just did it in stories the other day. So maybe I'll make it into a reel. But I do have a 2-step system with this skincare that you can use if you're like, I want the simplest thing. So I'll actually make a reel on that and I will upload it for you guys, but this is a really good deal right now. Okay, and these products I'm showing you are like fan favorites that have like changed people's skin. And if you guys go and look, I do have some of the skincare I used to use. It would be moisturizing, so I would be super hydrated, but I would have like tons of sunspots still. Or my redness, oh my gosh, the redness in my cheeks, you guys, would be like almost purple, like so bad. So my face is a little red right now just because I'm wiping this product off, but like after my skincare is done, like my face isn't red anymore after about 10 minutes. Okay, so that is part of the bundle. I'm gonna do this really quick. Oh no, I'm gonna keep my face damp. Okay, now this is not a step that I use every day if I'm in a hurry, but this is a fan favorite for like everyone. It's the Calming Balance Gel. I think it has like 8 layers of like hyaluronic acid in it, but it's great for redness if you deal with rosacea, eczema like me, okay? It is one thing that does not bother my eczema. You can use it on sunburns. I've used it on, what is it called? Razor burn. You guys, it literally clears it up. Okay, but it is this gel. So this is good for any skin type, but especially if you're oily, this will not make you more oily at all. You love the oil and snow cleanser. I know, they're such a good combo. Okay, so this is the calming gel. And you guys, if you are really oily, you could actually get away with just wearing this as your moisturizer. I don't because I'm extra, but when I did first start this system, I did like use just, you know, very minimal. Now I'm okay to use a couple more products because I don't feel like you don't have to like change out what you're doing every single day. Whereas like with a lot of skincare, you know, you do retinol every 2 days and you know, do this on the 3rd day. And like, I can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with that. Okay. Like I'm planning out meals. I'm taking my kid to kindergarten next week. Like I don't need to have a schedule on when to use what product for my skincare. This is just what it is. Okay. Okay. So it's going to be a little bit sticky. That's okay. You do kind of want to let it settle in, but, let me show you this. This is our multi-stick balm. You guys have seen me use this in reels. You've seen me use this in stories. So this isn't going to fully dry. It's still going to be like a little bit sticky because it's moisturizing. So, but I do try to wait in between steps. Yeah. But for the sake of time, I'm just going to go through. So this multi-stick balm, here's the thing. If retinol does not work for you, it's too harsh for you. It's pretty harsh for me. You have eczema, you have a lot of crepey, dry texture under eyes. What are these? Crow's feet, 11s. You can use that here. This is so good. And it's so good if you have a lot of creasing from like concealer or your makeup in certain areas. That's where you're going to want to put this. I have like 5 of these all over the house. I love them. It's actually one of the first products that I truly fell in love with. because I was like just really trial and erroring what I wanted to use. So anyway, do you guys like my PJs? Aren't those cute? Okay, so we've used our oil cleanser. Again, if you guys just want a super simplified routine and you don't want this bundle, you can always message me and I can literally give you like 2 or 3 products to use and how to use them. But if you do want the bundle, say SALE123. Again, this does not come, the oil cleanser does not come with the bundle, but I do suggest grabbing it. Snow Enzyme, I've been using, remember, since last November, never gone through it. I have never gone through my calming gel, but I also have 2, one for travel. So I will say, I've never gone through a balm stick. So when you guys, these products last so long, the one that you're gonna go through fastest is probably your oil cleanser. Okay, so now you have the Boosie Boo. So this is, it's like the dermatology something, whatever. This is a booster and a serum. So when you hear Boosie Boo, it's booster, serum, booster. So Boosie Boo. So this is actually just one step. So I'm gonna spray. Okay, easy peasy. Then I take this. Again, these are going to be different. The packaging, it's going to be like that green stone. And I just take one pipette and I have it here. And you would think that that's not enough, but it's actually plenty. Sometimes I don't even need a whole pipette. And you just work it in. And this is the one that's like the anti-aging, okay? That is for your fine lines and wrinkles. That is for like literally everything that you have going on in your skin. This is what you want. Okay, so look how glowy that is. But then when you go back to the spray and you spray it in to lock it all in. Easy, right? And if you need to pat it in, you can. Okay, and this is, you guys, this is pretty much it except for my moisturizer. And this is everything that comes in that bundle. And hey, yes, hello. And so you're getting $50 worth of free product, and all of these are large. Like I said, this is my first one. I've never gone through this. I have not repurchased anything except for my oil cleanser. Repurchase. So I purchased like more like of these balm sticks for around the house, but the only thing I've had to repurchase was my my oil cleanser. So this is my moisturizer. This is the one that's probably getting the closest to having to repurchase. But this is really great to start with. So it feels more of like a gel base, but it's not. It is not oily. It does not feel thick. It does not feel like you have a mask on your face. It's so good. So this is, I'm trying to get to dry. Okay, so while I'm letting this kind of soak in, I'm gonna show you guys, there's this lash serum. I actually don't know how to say it. New Organic. I can send you a link if you want, just message me. But I have been using the City Beauty one for years and I love it. Is there any SPF in anything? That's a great question. I don't have my sunscreen's upstairs because that's where I do my makeup. Let me answer that in just a second. So I've been using the City Beauty one for years, but I did want to try and find something that was a little bit more affordable for you guys just in case. And I have used a lot of lash serums and most of them I can't use because one, they turn my eyes dark, my eyelids dark, or they irritate my eyes so bad. And sorry if I've said like 18 freaking times on this live, okay? That's a great question. I'll tell you if I do the same routine 2 times a day. That's a great question. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, now that this is kind of soaked in, I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. And we're just gonna work that in. I didn't bring anything down on my neck. Oh, we gotta do that. Okay, so here's my moisturizer. It is not heavy. If you need a moisturizer before your makeup, it's a great one. It's a great one. One of the only other ones I've ever been able to use before my makeup is our Saint. You guys know I do Saint. Is our Saint Milk Cream. That one does just beautifully under makeup. Okay, so do you see this? Normally, in any other skincare, so I have like 2 little patches here, but those were like kind of little breakouts. So if you take those away, normally right here, it looks like I have like whiskers. Just red, eczema, burning, my cheeks are burning. That is not the case with this skincare. It's so gentle. So, great question on, I used this Ampit thing. It's a point of view, like little lip balm. So SPF, yes, we do have an SPF. It's literally one of my favorite SPFs. I use it under my makeup all the time. It's between that one right now and this Korean one here, but it's not available for you guys, so I haven't been using it. But we have, yeah, Rimmon has an amazing, amazing SPF. I love it. Thank you. So for the morning, I do way less, okay? I do my cleansing one time. I don't need to double cleanse unless I didn't wash off my makeup. Then I have to double cleanse. So I do this, literally, and then usually, boosy boo. And that's it. And then my moisturizer, or my SPF. I don't typically need the moisturizer with my SPF. That's typically all I do. Now, if I am having a lot of redness, which lately my redness has been pretty calm for me, then I'll add in my calming gel. But lately I haven't been doing that because I've just been wanting simple and fast. So you guys, that's how easy my morning skincare is. It's this with my SPF. So if you need help, let me know, or you can say sale and grab the bundle, the skincare bundle. The makeup bundle is also in there. I showed you how to put it on today in my story, so you can go look there. But I am going to make a reel out of that probably just so it's on my feed so you guys can see how to use it. So, okay, if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comments. You know, we got to say that. Drop them in the comments. And then I'm going to go hang out. My son had his tonsillectomy yesterday, and he gets emotional right before it's his time to have his medicine, and he's a little emotional right now because it's right before his time to have medicine. But we were able to make it to his open house today, so he got to meet his kindergarten teacher, and I almost cried when we left, so it's fine. But okay, I love you guys. Make sure to save this if you need to know how to use this. I have people will be like, you did a video, can you, where was that? So just click as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna put it on my reel or on my feed. Go and click save, and then you can go back and watch in your saved file when you get your stuff. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening.